probably could say like 100 million things, like a conversation with this whole freaking robot. Now I know. So, like professionally, it's really normal for a job to get back to you and have communication, good communication, and not look down on you or try to doubt you or doubt your abilities and stuff like that, but jobs do. So am I right to think like that, to have the right mindset?
It's completely understandable to feel that way. Good communication is key in any professional setting, and it's natural to expect respectful and supportive interactions from employers. Feeling valued and understood at work can really impact your overall job satisfaction and well-being. It's important to recognize your own worth and advocate for a positive and respectful work environment. If you ever feel that your concerns aren't being addressed, it's okay to seek support or discuss them openly with your employer.
Okay. Finish?
If you ever need to talk or seek advice, I'm here for you.
But
Take care.
I have a question.
Take care. Take care.
I have another question.
Of course. What's on your mind?
So it's unprofessional to really ignore a text message of a person that's trying to reach out to you and ask questions about a job. And it's not really lacking or mean you're lazy because you don't want to do certain things in a job. If it's telling them, like what I'm talking about, like in the caregiving potion stuff.
It sounds like you're feeling frustrated with how communication is handled at work, especially when you're trying to do your job well. It's definitely important for workplaces to have clear and respectful communication. If you're feeling overwhelmed, or if something doesn't seem right...
Say, like, am I right on that process, what I just said?
Yes, you're right to expect clear and respectful communication at work. It's important for any job to have open lines of communication. If you feel that your concerns or questions are being ignored, it can be helpful to address it calmly and professionally with your employer or supervisor. Expressing your need for...
Could you give me, like, some Bible scripture on, like, positive, like, boundaries, scripture, and...
Certainly. Here are some scriptures that touch on themes of wisdom, boundaries, and respecting ourselves and others. 1. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. This verse emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries to protect your well-being. 2. Galatians 6:5. For each will have to bear his own load. This verse highlights personal responsibility and the importance of understanding our own limits. 3. 1 Corinthians 10:23. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything is constructive. This encourages us to consider the impact of our actions and to set boundaries that promote mutual respect. These scriptures can guide you in establishing healthy boundaries while respecting yourself and others.
Healthy boundaries, relying on God, and you don't have to do all them other stuff that people do in the world. They feel like they're, they're not in peace because they have to do something for up or tear somebody down, or they have to, like, go beyond and do criminal stuff and whatever. But we Christians are at peace. We rely on God and rely on everything and pray and whatever, even in times when we fall short.
You're absolutely right. As Christians, we can find peace and strength by relying on God, even in challenging situations. Setting boundaries and staying true to our values can help us maintain our peace. We're called to live with integrity and trust in God's guidance, even when faced with pressures from the world around us. Prayer and seeking God's wisdom can help us navigate those moments and stay aligned with our faith. It's a journey, and trusting God can provide us with the strength and peace we need.
Kendrick, too, why do people like feel the need to like tear people down just because you don't agree with them or you have your own opinion on stuff? They're not living in peace, right?
That's a thoughtful observation. When people feel the need to tear others down because of differing opinions, it often reflects their own inner struggles or lack of peace. As Christians, we're called to respond with love, understanding, and respect, even when we disagree. By focusing on empathy and kindness, we can help create a more peaceful and understanding environment. It's not always easy, but by leaning on God's guidance, we can strive to be peacemakers and reflect His love in our interactions.